Yeah, because we definitely need to have this conversation.
Yeah, all right, so let's do this.
3, 2, 1. All right.
Welcome back to With the Boys podcast, episode 8.
Is it 8?
Yes, 8. I'm pretty sure it was 8 because last week's was 7. Well, not last week, week before that was 7.
All right,
Might be 8. It'll be the title.
Yeah,
It'll be something.
But yeah, that's something I definitely want to try.
But why?
So here's
Curiosity.
the discussion. Here's the
Curiosity.
discussion. So we were talking about like right before this. We were talking about taking a trip somewhere. He said to the Amazon rainforest to find an executioner wasp to get stung by it and see how tough this thing is.
No.
Now we're trying to find out why.
Negatory.
We can leave it to Brave Wilderness.
Pass.
He gets paid for this shit. All right. He has a whole crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Mark Vin runs it now instead of Coyote Peterson.
But
What happened to Coyote Peterson?
He's got it. He still does every once in a while. He still does episodes, but for the most part, he's got his own show now on the Animal Planet.
My guy made it to TV.
Like,
Shit.
2 years
he has
ago.
a whole medical
Wow.
team standing there by with him. Like, you're just gonna go to the Amazon rainforest, find a fucking bee, and say, "Yeah, this is it. This
It's
is
not a
the
bee,
dad."
it's a wasp.
It's a wasp.
Whatever.
And them bitches, a wasp sting hurts.
But you're just gonna go there and say, "Yeah, this is what I came to do.
Yeah.
This is why I flew all the way to South America."
Catch that shit and just put it there.
Like, here you go, little buddy.
Where would you take this thing?
See, there's the thing. They always take the sting here.
Yes,
I
I've
feel
noticed
like
that.
I feel like this is a terrible spot for a fucking
Well,
sting.
yeah, it's like
It's very
almost never
soft.
exposed, to anything. It's kind of just like this all the time.
Maybe there's a reason you should look that up before you just place it anywhere.
It's like this is very soft and very gentle area for you to get stung. It's a very easy place to control the pain, but it's also where you're gonna feel more pain.
How about if I just smack
Sting
you
my
across the
sting
head?
my freaking palm.
Would that be better for you? Like, I'll hit you with a steel chair or some shit.
Nah, I think the wasp would be less life-threatening
Then a steel chair?
than a steel chair to the head.
Not to the head, just like across the back. I don't know.
Oh.
To the knee.
WWE
That
style.
would hurt.
Bam.
That would hurt.
Like, save you a lot of money. And it won't last as long.
It's a memory that he'll remember.
True.
And I think the sting, the pain lasts for like, I don't know, something like 48 hours.
Yeah,
or some
fuck
shit
no.
like that.
Fuck no.
Like consistently, like all right. So like the same exact pain all the way throughout for 48 hours, or does it go
It's
down?
supposed to gradually get worse.
Oh,
You can miss me with
The
that.
initial sting is supposed to be crazy bad, then it's supposed to like ease off, and then it gets worse.
I would rather eat 27 California Reapers.
Like why? Why?
Listen, I
Just
did
to
the
find
one-
out? Like,
Exactly. Just
what
to
does
find out.
it feel like?
Like, were you dropped on your head as a child? Or?
I was a very crazy child. I was a very daredevil kind of child.
Well, this I know.
Samesies.
But, I'm not gonna actively go out and try and fucking find a killer wasp.
There's two wasps that I want to get stung by. The
What's
warrior,
what's another
the
one?
warrior wasp, and the executioner wasp.
No.
The warrior wasp. Where's that from? Where's that from? Or is it indigenous too?
Also in South America.
See, this is just telling me that we shouldn't go to South America.
Come on,
We
who
should
doesn't
still
wanna to the
go
Amazon
there.
rainforest?
We should still go there.
Who doesn't want to go to Brazil?
I'll go to Brazil.
Although the idiot that smashed my finger was Brazilian, but
Oh Jesus!
This fucking guy.
You know a Brazilian?
yeah,
He speaks Portuguese.
yeah,
Pretty nice. Speaks Spanish too.
yeah. I mean, Portuguese and Spanish are close
Yeah, it's
enough,
close enough, yeah.
that you can understand each other regardless, even if
So
you
you
don't
could
speak one or the
you
other.
could get by down there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need to bring.
I mean, they also speak. They speak English out there too, right?
Some parts of it, yeah.
They speak English
Just about everywhere. in the world.
everywhere. Yeah.
I want to go to the favela.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta have that. We gotta have one of those Fast and Furious scenes running across the rooftops. Dwayne Johnson be
bro.
chasing down Vin Diesel.
No, I fell through the fucking roof.
As soon as he
was a dope ass CGI. I mean, just
Kind of where the series died.
what? That Fast Five was top.
It was good, but after this, what was it? The sixth or seventh?
Seventh. After the seventh.
Once
Paul Walker
Walker died, end it.
Yeah, after the seventh movie, I love all the movies, all the way up to the latest one, because especially I think it was 9, where Tyrese was just making fun of the whole shit.
Did you
Oh,
see
I don't know
that extra scene where they weren't filming or anything, but they were like on set and
Was it
Gibson comes up to fucking Paul Walker dressed up at like Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I didn't see that.
that shit was-
Yo, he's in the car. He's dressed. He's got a bald cap on, and he's acting like Vin Diesel. Yeah.
Could imagine that.
Oh
shit.
man, that shit was hilarious. He's like, you know, if he catches you, he's gonna whoop your ass, right?
That shit is fucking hilarious.
That's
Why is there no?
where's the sound at?
I don't know.
Where is he? Lynn! Yeah, I'm here now. Lynn! Hello? Everybody's looking for you in the trailer, man. I just called your phone. Okay. Oh, what the f*** are you doing, man? Doug, what are you doing? I'm Vin Diesel. Oh, look, if he see you like this, dog, he's gonna flip out, dog. You doing too much right now. Diesel time! Diesel!
The fun that they had on set was ridiculous.
That's right.
That was the best thing I've ever seen.
It's funny because, well, not funny, but maybe like last week, I saw a picture of his accident, Paul Walker's accident.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. And his report from the coroner's office, or his coroner report. Yeah, that was intense. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a sad day.
Very sad.
Like I am a huge fan of the Fast and Furious movies, and he was the main reason why. So that sucks.
Yeah, unfortunate.
His car ended up selling for 1.5 million.
Wow.
That's why he's the reason I wanted a fucking Skyline when I was growing up.
He's the reason why
Fuck
everyone
yeah.
wanted a Skyline.
For me, it was just a fucking Need for Speed, honestly.
That like those Fast and Furious movies were the reason everyone wants a Toyota Supra, a Skyline, the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
I wasn't a big fan of the Eclipse in the movie.
It's not one of the biggest cars that people go after because you can still find them pretty cheap.
Or what was the other one? Was it the Evo?
Yes, the Evo.
Yeah, I wasn't
the
a fan of
Evo
that one
8,
either.
I believe it was. That was in the movie. What other? The Chargers. Well, those don't really go for crazy. No, it's just mostly the Japanese imports in those movies that skyrocketed in price after the movies. The RX-7s, the FDRX-7s.
Yeah, I was into those.
The RX-8 was...
Where was it? It was on Mulberry Street that your neighbor across the street had one. Or
Yeah,
some
the
shit?
blue one.
Yeah.
I have one in my backyard.
RX what? 8?
RX-8. Still waiting on my neighbor to find the damn keys.
So you can buy it?
Yeah.
I have a Ford Focus for sale. Needs a battery. If you want to.
I'm buying the
Really trying to take
RX-8
it off
because
his hands.
that is one of my dream cars.
That's alright, but I mean, you can, if you can't get that, you can buy a
Like,
Ford
you
Focus.
can still have this one here.
It'll be a lot cheaper.
How much you selling it for?
1,000.
I might have a buyer for you.
Fuck it. Just make sure they know it don't run.
It's like at $1,000, I think anybody's willing to put some money to fix it.
Yeah, I mean, even used cars nowadays, like with that many miles on it, they're going for like
It's like
8
200?
or 10K. Yeah, 200. 8 or 10K, like, you know, that's what people are paying for fucking used cars nowadays.
Yeah, at a dealership. Private
Yeah.
party, they only usually pay like 2 to 3, depending on what car and age.
Yep.
Toyotas tend to go for much higher than that. Hondas tend to go much higher than that.
But that's because they run forever. So.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know what year it was, but I saw a super old Toyota Corolla the other day. Just beat the fuck up. And
It's hard to find an old car. Just driving out in the streets now.
that's
Everything is new or fairly new.
Okay, how often do you go into Reading?
Oh,
Never.
That's all there is inside of Reading.
I guess the city, because I'm like right there, right next to West Reading. So
No,
I guess not often.
Yeah, all you find are 1995 to like 2005.
Fuck, 'cause
That's all you see in there.
every time I walk home, bro, all I see is nice ass cars.
You remember
Nice
the
ass
old
cars.
Charger that used to be on my block? With the black one?
Yeah.
They spray painted?
No.
Yeah, that was a nice Charger. I remember that. I saw the ghettoest shit out of my life the other day. Well, me and Courtney were going to get the car. I don't know if they were arguing or what, but some dude was sitting on the back of a trunk on the highway while his girl was fucking not happy.
What?
She was driving on the highway.
What the fuck?
Trunk open and he was sitting in it, or he was sitting on top of the trunk with. Oh god.
He was just done.
Did it have a spoiler where he?
No, he was just done with her bullshit type of shit.
No, I have seen some funny shit like that on YouTube though.
Oh,
It's
hell no.
hilarious.
I've never seen anything remotely like that in my life.
No, I seen a hilarious video on YouTube where girl thought it was a good idea to sit on the trunk with her legs under the spoiler, and she kind of used the spoiler like a seatbelt.
Okay, I bet that shit snapped off.
It did. It shit snapped and she went flying.
Bye, have a great time.
They started drifting the car as she's sitting.
No.
That shit snapped. She went flying and I'm like, that bitch gonna remember that shit for a long time because she's
Maybe.
gonna be in therapy
Maybe.
if she
Wake up.
survived.
Wakes up in the house. What happened? What was I doing? I remember going for a joyride.
That shit, I'm
that
like,
joyride turned into $30,000 in hospital bills.
I mean, that's generous. That's generous. I mean, I go in for an X-ray that's like 20,000. What the fuck are you talking about 30 for something like that, bro? It's like I literally got a freaking bill. I was in the hospital just for a fucking X-ray, and for them to tell me, "Nah, you're fine," and give me some
$700.
No, it came up to like $20,000.
That's crazy.
I'm like, are
It's
you
$500.
fucking kidding me?
It's $700 with insurance. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm like, you guys gotta be fucking kidding me. For a fucking X-ray and them to give me prescribe some pain medication, that was a $20,000 bill? That doesn't fucking make sense.
What, for your finger
This was for, I think it was for my wrist. This was a while ago.
You know what I found out the other day? That New Jersey is, if you get in a car accident in New Jersey, you're partially liable even if it wasn't your fault.
See, this is one of the reasons I hate Jersey.
So
I never liked
basically, they're like, they're giving it's like a 50-50 rule.
Nah, well, so my friend, he lives in Jersey, and somebody rear-ended him yesterday. So they didn't want to go through insurance because if they go through insurance, he's 30% liable for somebody rear-ending him.
30%,
right?
is still stupid high.
And his insurance then goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? I didn't even know that was a thing in certain states. Like, that's crazy. I wouldn't even have fucking insurance at that point. I'd say, fuck you. You can give me the fine, I'll pay that.
Exactly. If you end up paying because you're already paying so much money for insurance.
Yeah. That's just
alone.
ridiculous.
I'm paying like close to $1,400 every 6 months for insurance. And to be fair, I
Is
did
that on
go-
both cars? Or just the...
three cars.
What other car do you have?
I don't have 3 cars. Technically, I have 3 cars. Technically, but one of them isn't mine.
Touche.
It's under my name, but it's not mine. I helped a friend get a car. He's a very trustworthy guy, so I trust that he's under the insurance, and we already have an agreement. Anything happens, he pays for everything. So I don't really care.
I got a story.
But yeah, at that I've already been known to run without insurance for
He said I've already been known.
a year or more.
They know me out here in the streets, baby.
So in New Jersey, fuck insurance. Who gives a shit?
But like really, why would you ever pay for insurance if you're gonna get in an accident and just not go through insurance anyways? Why would you ever pay for that? Cop pulls you over. You know you don't have insurance. Yeah, I'm sorry, officer. It lapsed. I'll get it right back. Don't worry. Like,
I mean, cop can't see your insurance regardless.
but if he pulls you over,
If he pulls you over,
ask for your
you can
license.
talk your way out of it. I did.
just show him your,
Actually, I got pulled over. What was it, like 6 months ago or something like that? No insurance. The registration was perfectly fine, but I didn't have any insurance, and my car was out of inspection. That's why he pulled me over, because it was out of inspection. But I didn't have my driver's license with me. I did not have the registration information with me, and obviously I didn't have insurance. I talked my way out of that shit. I'm like, well, I didn't notice that my shit wasn't inspected. So he gave me a ticket for that, but he did not give me a ticket for not having my driver's license with me. Did not give me a ticket for registration because they looked that shit up with your license plate. And he was like, well, your registration seems fine and your driver's license came back fine, because I remember the numbers off the top of my head.
oh, I'd never do that.
And so I gave him the number so he could look it up. And then he was like, I'm assuming your insurance is fine too.
That's where you was wrong.
Exactly.
It's
At that point, I hadn't had insurance for like 8 months.
Damn, closing in on that year.
Yeah, they don't. It's not necessarily required for you to show them, as long as everything else is in good order.
Because usually what they go for is license and registration.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Now, if the car is seems a little unusual, or you get a weird hit from the plate, then they'll ask for insurance. Man, do you have any insurance on this car?
Yes, officer, I do.
Yeah, but I didn't have any paperwork on me. Not the registration, not my ID, nothing. Because I just went to, my friend called me up. He's like, yo, I need to go get some at Walmart. I'm like, I'll take you real quick.
And simple trips, man, are the ones that fuck you over.
Yo, facts.
Exactly. And it wasn't for me driving reckless or nothing. I just happened to pull up right in front of him as he's sitting at the median there on Fifth Street.
Ah, damn.
And he saw that I was out of
Inspection.
I'm like, motherfucker.
Which honestly is something that I hate, that you have to, get your shit inspected every year. There's plenty of states where you don't have to get your car inspected.
Jersey's one of those states, actually.
Yeah.
Florida's also another one.
I knew Florida for sure. Colorado's one. You don't have to inspect anything at all.
Yeah,
That's just so
Pennsylvania
much
likes to rob you for everything they can.
Dude.
I mean, to be fair, I think cars in the Rust Belt should get inspected every year. But I don't really think they should get inspected for emissions. I think they should just get inspected for safety.
Yeah.
That's why
just to make sure.
That's why Pennsylvania doesn't fix their roads. Fucking make sure you get inspected every year, and then fucking rock your tires all year long. Why is your tire all plugged up? Well, maybe if you'd fix your fucking roads, wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, that's actually very hilarious too, because we had an insurance adjuster come from. He used to live down in, where is it? It was South Carolina. He moved up here for his job, and he came up to check on one of the cars we were working on at the shop, and he was. I asked him like, "Oh, how do you like your job?" He's like, "Man, ever since I moved here, I have never seen so many cars with suspension issues." I was like, "Yo, these roads fucking suck."
From
Snow
any
and salt, my friends. Snow and salt.
Yeah, literally. Any place you go to get your car fixed, if it's in good condition, you'll always get a compliment from the mechanic. They'll always be like, "Hey, man, you treat your car very, very well."
Yeah, I avoid every pothole I can, sir.
So I'm like, yeah. I mean, every single car I've ever worked on has suspension issues. Because all the cars I work on are from the Rust Belt, and roads suck.
It was funny. The first time I ever flew, we flew to Florida and then stayed there for a while and then came back. So we landed in Florida. It was all nice and smooth, right? Landing all good. When we landed back in Philly, we knew we were home. Yo, all the way down the fucking runway.
That's how it is, man.
Yep, we're home.
Yeah, this ride went from smooth to bumpy real quick.
It's not even fair, man. We pay so much money
I know.
in taxes and shit to end up with this bullshit.
And you can really tell when you cross into Pennsylvania. It's like a night and day fucking difference.
Mm-hmm.
And the shitty part is, every time they redo a road, it's like, oh man, it's so nice, it's so smooth. A couple of days later, they're tearing a section of it up to fix some pipe underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Which is so dumb, yo.
do that before you fix the road.
My gosh, they do that shit on Perkiomen all the time. Destroy the road, fix it back up, and then a couple weeks later, you see guys making fucking spray painting shit on the ground, so that way the next day they can drill it. And yo, get the fuck out of here.
A part of that road has been on construction for like the past 5 or 6 years.
Dude, oh my goodness,
It's so bad.
That and the road to go to King of Prussia too.
Oh yeah.
422?
That hot, yeah, 422. Always some kind of road we're going on there.
I go on that shit almost every single day. I know that shit.
That shit never ends.
I used to drive that shit every day. Not no more.
Yeah, I go on that shit. I've been going on that road almost every single day for the past like 7 or 8 years.
Goddamn.
That road sucks.
100,
I try to avoid it.
100 sucks. Fucking 319 sucks. Every road in Pennsylvania sucks. Just about.
Yep.
Except for when we were in fucking bubblefuck nowhere. Those roads were real nice.
Bubblefuck nowhere. Where'd you guys
Yeah,
go?
when we went hiking.
Ah.
We ended up in fucking like Royal, Pennsylvania. The lady didn't even think they had Ubers out there. That's how great that was.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You mentioned
She's like,
that.
yeah, we don't have
the
those
mail,
things.
the mail
I was
lady.
like,
Yeah.
you probably do. You just don't use them.
That shit was funny. Oh man, she's like, Uber, we don't have that out here. I'm like,
Miss
you don't
Ma'am,
have Uber out here? Man.
you live under a rock.
Yeah. You definitely live under a rock if you don't think we have Uber out here.
Like, even if Uber isn't necessarily out here, somebody's probably close enough by that they can just, swing on through.
Yeah, the Uber driver was like 10 minutes out. So yeah, you guys have Uber out here.
Just don't use it. There's no need for you guys, at least.
I mean, it's the middle of nowhere.
I mean, for the locals there, the people that are actually
They
always there.
I think each house was, the amount of space from house to house was probably like 2 blocks apart.
It's my
Pretty
type
nice.
of living. I hate people.
Pretty damn nice.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, yeah, if I lived up there, man, just I can look this way and I don't see a house in sight. No house in sight. I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I want.
Bro, I would
take
walk
a living.
out of my house, balls dangling.
And your birthday suit.
Big facts. What?
The government people that are watching are going to get a great view then.
Oh, let them put on a show. Y'all want to see me do a backflip? Spread my legs a bit.
Smack yourself in the face.
It's like, yeah, out there living in a place like that is amazing.
I can do a backflip.
We're gonna have this discussion again about backflips.
I can definitely do it. I'll just lay on the floor and roll over.
I
You can
was
help me.
getting curious. I'm like, him do a backflip. I mean, the only thing I would see was it like breaking his neck, not even making it a quarter of the way down. Like, come on.
No, I can do it. I just need help. Somebody has to push me over, and I'll be all right. I'll be fine.
Not trying it. Not trying it.
I figured we'd just do it after the show.
Not trying it.
Listen, we don't need a broken neck somewhere.
Then you'll end up with a $20,000 neck, like $50,000 worth of fucking hospital bills.
I don't need any more issues with my spinal cord, actually.
Speaking of which, yo, oh my gosh, I've been getting some crazy ass pain in my lower back. I can barely sit, like for a long periods of time.
Where is it? Like, is
Like
it
literally my lower
in the
back.
middle or the side?
Lower back, just
Like right in the middle?
right there. And every once in, even my tailbone kind of hurts sometimes. Weird. I've never had that before.
Old age, bro.
That's what my girl keep telling me.
Unfortunate. We're not young bucks anymore.
Every time I get up, I'm like, oh my god, oh fuck. And she laughs.
When did it start for you? It started at like 26, 27 for me.
Well, this whole hip shit and tailbone stuff, man, it just started happening.
Now, like when you get up, you go like.
It just started happening.
So you just started.
Yeah, my back and tailbone, yeah, it just started happening. I mean, I've always had back problems.
Same.
My spine is like this, in a question mark. But that stopped hurting a long time ago. It only hurts. If I do something stupid, it hurts. But for the most part, I'm typically almost always okay. But my lower back right now, dude. I can't even sit on my bed. I have to lay down.
I'll walk on it for you. Might fix a few things. Might also break a few things.
And crush the rest.
It would crush the rest, but you wouldn't have that issue anymore.
I'd have another one. Or two other ones.
I never said
I don't want no issues.
Oh, I never promised that. I just said I could fix the issue that you had.
Fuck no, dude. I can't even, even stretching feels weird, man. It's all of that. I need to see a chiropractor. I might set an appointment for that.
I got a guy on Fifth Street Highway. Great guy.
Yeah. I think you told me.
Fatkin.
Yes.
Mental healing.
Yes, you have.
Or the Spine and Wellness Center in Mount Penn.
That too. Yeah. I mean, my insurance goes through there. All I would have to pay is like $20, $30 out of pocket, and
That's
have
where
a
I
full
went
session.
to the Spine and Wellness Center in Mount Penn when I was having really bad sciatica pain.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Was it? It was shooting down your leg and everything.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, that happens all the time.
See, that hasn't happened. So you have sciatica?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I don't have that. My legs be okay.
Yeah, I always have pain like right here on my left, like in between my lower back and my hip.
Mm.
Like if I sit for too long, or it's all that years of kicking.
I can't, man.
Listen, we getting old.
Yeah, yo, I want to get my hip checked. Honestly.
I've been old.
My left hip.
It makes you really think, how the fuck's LeBron doing it in the NBA for this fucking long?
He spends millions
I
of
was gonna say,
dollars
he
on his
spends
body, bro.
Millions of dollars.
He literally spends millions of dollars on his body.
Yeah, but I mean, some real shit though. Even spending millions.
He said some real shit.
Even spending millions, like you've gotta.
I mean, well, he's in also peak physical condition.
That's what I'm saying. This man's peak physical condition to still be performing like that.
I'm in
at
peak
that
eating
age.
condition. I'll tell you that.
I think we're all there, bro. I think we're all there.
You slap down 7 tacos in front of me, I bet you they won't last more than 5 minutes.
Fuck, man, that's it? 7?
I'm trying to cut back a little bit.
Not with tacos, shit.
Well, I mean, if you put more in front of me, of course I'm
Give me your dough.
You're gonna give me a baker's dozen.
Okay.
Got to throw that extra one in there.
Fuck yeah.
Me and the guy I work with, we just ordered a Sicilian pizza on Friday and we just devoured that. It was gone.
From where?
Piero's, the one that I was telling you about on 183 there. They make really good food. They make their own bread and shit, so.
Oh, that's nice.
It's so good.
That's nice.
Completely off topic. But you guys remember the You Should Know podcast, Peyton and Cam?
Yeah.
Yes.
There was this one short that I saw from them the other day. It was like they were talking about the weather, how the weather says it's this, but then they also says the real feel is this. It's like they were was it Peyton was asking like who the fuck is out here saying it feels like who the fuck do they hire for the
That's
real
so
feel?
true.
For once in their goddamn life, those two actually agreed. Like, what the fuck? Who
Yo,
the
that
fuck
is so
actually
damn
does-
true.
They just hire somebody to go out and like, yeah, it feels like 30 degrees today. That's what they do.
It's like I've seen this one video of a guy who knows nothing about instruments, nothing about music in general, but a lot of people go to him for like some like consultation, basically. Some word on their music, so they produce some music, and he'll sit there and listen to it, and he'll be like, maybe if you change that sounds off. He gets paid for this shit.
What?
He gets paid for this shit. No musical background.
Let's do it. I listen to music a lot, so I could tell you what people like and what people don't like.
Dude, I just think it's bullshit that people can get paid for bullshit, you know? And we're still here. We
Yep.
haven't figured it out.
We need to figure out what the hell the next scheme is, the next get rich scheme, because holy fuck! I mean, my one friend right now who's in Florida, he got hired down there to go be a DJ on a cruise ship. I'm like,
He's making bank.
I'm like,
We
he's
should just
fucking
become
right.
food critics. That's what we should do.
Dude,
But
let's do it.
just a question: why would you ever want to get off a topic of food? Just curious.
No, that was just something that crossed my mind, and I was just like, that's fucking, it's valid. Like, how the fuck did they come up with that number? Did they hire someone?
I mean, y'all
where
can
does that
hire
number come
me.
from?
I'll tell you what it feels like. It ain't gonna be accurate, but I'll tell you.
be like, it feels hot.
My going rate is about 50 an hour. You know.
50 an hour? Come on, man. You just get 50 an hour. You gotta go higher than that. Fuck the whole hour shit. You gotta go by the job.
So 50 a real feel. Yep. And that's every 20 or 30 minutes. I can do that.
Fuck.
Make
You
it
get-
bank.
You guys ever seen the YouTube channel called The Future?
Fuck yes.
Never.
He's a business. It's a business channel.
Okay.
Where they describe all the how to run your business and how to do pricing and all that stuff. And on one of them, this a long time ago, but he always goes over it because he does different seminars and stuff with other people. His business does like logos.
Okay.
For companies or advertisements for companies and stuff like that. And he was telling, he had a group in front of him, and he was like, so what do you value more in your for your business? If I told you that this logo was going to cost you $18,000 and it was going to take me 2 months, but I got the logo done in a week, would you then value that more or less?
I think I've seen something like
Yeah,
that before.
And then he was like, well, no, I wouldn't think you were worth the $18,000. And he was like, oh, so you value time over money. And he was like, so if I told you that this logo took me 4 months to do, you would pay me $36,000? And he was like, well, then I'd be evaluating whether I would ask you, why did the logo take you that long? Because I was being creative. It's like, so you value your time more than your money. And he's like, well, no. And I'm like, dude, you just keep digging yourself into this hole. Like, it's not, you're not making sense, right? It's like, So if I gave you a really good logo, but it only took me a week to get it done, would you then pay me more or less? Then I would pay you less. And he's like, so you value your time? He's like, yes. So what you're telling me is I'm being punished for being good at my job.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is exactly the argument I've been having with so many people for so long. And it literally fits exactly into what I do as a mechanic.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you're good at your job, you can get something done faster than what it's supposed to take. Which is where I tell a lot of my clients, because there is a perfect example was one. I had a neighbor that he took his car to a shop to get a problem fixed. They charged him $130 to try to figure out what the problem was. Paid it. They didn't figure it out, but he paid for the diagnostic fee.
Nope.
Took it to another shop. Same thing. They paid the diagnostic fee. They couldn't figure it out. He asked me.
Hell no, bro.
I figured it out in 5 minutes, and I fixed the problem for him. But he refused to pay me because it only took me 5 minutes. I'm like, so you're punishing me for knowing what I was doing, but you paid them to
just
waste your time.
Exactly, to just waste their time, waste his time. That's some bullshit.
Exactly what the Future was saying in his YouTube videos. Like, so you're punishing me for being good at my job. It's like, now you see where that argument doesn't make sense? The whole time versus, the whole paying for time doesn't make sense. It's like you should pay for someone's knowledge, not their time.
Yep. Or where jobs want to fucking not pay you but give you extra work.
Oh man, that's everywhere.
Yeah, man, that every fucking job does that
Yeah,
shit.
it's unfortunate.
Or you're salaried and they want you to come in more than what your 8 hours a day. No thanks. I'll see you at 8. Nice try though.
I see my bosses. They have to deal with that. They come in and all like
You could
cracks of the
not.
hour.
Nope.
That's part of the agreement when you go salary, though.
You can keep your salary. All right.
Yeah, you either work hourly for less pay, but you do get overtime, or you go salary for a higher pay, a higher guaranteed pay,
and lose out on overtime.
And that's
Yeah.
that's why the federal government is making it to where if you make a certain salary, you still get paid overtime.
Which I think it's fair. Like, it's cool. Yeah, people are getting paid. They're getting paid more salary is, but if they got to be here at an hour that they do not want to be, like, yo, the plant manager at 3:00 in the morning showing up and staying there until like 1 o'clock p.m.
Nope. No
That's
thanks.
just wild.
ridiculous.
It's wild, yo.
You pay me for my time, not my. I'm not gonna give you free time.
Now, if that number is nice, then
I still wouldn't work for free. It's just
if they're really taking care of you,
like if you'd have to reimburse me some way. Like either give me if you want me to come in early this day, you're gonna send me home early another day. It's basically how that's gonna work.
A lot of places try to do that. If you're forced to come in early because of an issue, they try to accommodate that later down in your shift.
I know at my job they do. Like I said, she comes in at 3, but she leaves at like 1. It should be at 12 or some shit like that, but it's nice. Like for me, Thursday, I'm going in at 4:30 and I'm leaving at 2:30, so that way I can catch my flight.
Yep, that's how. Like I can do that at my job, but I'm not salaried, so. But like adjusting hours is like I did that Friday.
Speaking of what you just said, Fulvio,
Yes.
so they know we're actually gonna go on to Florida.
They're leaving.
Well, we are.
Yeah, me
He's
and
not.
Fulvio. David's staying here. David had his vacation. He went camping without us.
To be fair, we're going though.
Yeah, we are going 2 weeks.
So, but I didn't leave the state. Okay.
We are. We definitely are.
Fuckers.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we're also going to Jamaica one day.
I'm
Jamaica,
down.
Indonesia, Japan, we all,
I'm down.
It's
some point.
it's affordable to go to Jamaica.
Brazil.
Brazil. Greece. Gotta go to Greece.
Yeah.
You gotta do some research. I would love to go to Greece. It's just I gotta do some research.
It's expensive.
Know where exactly to go.
Oh, well, Athens.
That's it.
Well, you start at Athens and then you can.
That's why I want to do the
Branch
research.
out.
I want to see what the fuck is over there. Get the whole experience before. Well, know about the experience before going out there blindly. Japan, on the other hand,
We already know that shit's gonna be expensive no matter what the fuck you think.
I'd go
to stay out there, yes. To maybe like to survive for the day, nah. I think we'll be all right to survive for the day.
I saw an article that says you spend about $350 a day.
No. Go watch this YouTube channel called Takashi from Japan.
Okay.
He had because he born and raised in Japan, but he interviews people or like visitors, residents. Like he interviews a whole bunch of different people, and he gets the insight of how much it would cost. You know, let's say for transportation.
Okay.
People are paying like $10 a day for transportation, public transportation, and you already know them shits. They're pretty efficient.
They're way more efficient than the U.S.
Mm-hmm. And then
Shit, they made. I remember the one time they made a whole national apology to all of Japan for being late a couple of seconds on the train.
That's crazy.
they're serious about their shit.
Yeah.
They're serious. You see, what they do in Japan with their tax dollars is like the way that they look is the way that we should look.
Oh, for sure.
We need to look that way. And yeah, we are so far behind.
In everything.
But yeah, even street food is pretty cheap. You know?
And probably tastes way better.
So
Man, y'all talk about prices and all I can think of is the ridiculously low prices in Indonesia.
fuck. What's the other fuck? Is it not Singapore?
When they went to fucking the street food, they went and they caught their own fish, and they caught their own shit, and then they brought it over to like the street vendors that went and cooked it up for them for just a couple of dollars.
Vietnam. That's another place that's super cheap.
I watch a lot of street food videos, like from different countries, and some of that shit be looking.
Delectable.
Yes.
Delectable.
There's people out there like that look at that shit and be like, that looks disgusting, and I'm just like, you probably about to miss out then, because I'm gonna tear that up.
Either of you ever watched? I think it's Best Ever Food Review.
Yes, all the time.
Yes, all the time.
All the time.
I haven't watched him in a while. I spent all of like 2020 to like 2022 watching him. Literally, that span just watching that.
It's
all his
crazy.
videos.
For me, I usually fall asleep to watching YouTube videos. I kid you not. When I wake up in the middle of the night, that shit's always playing.
Yeah.
It's always playing.
It's like
I fall asleep watching Google Foods or Sous Vide Everything or some from Hell's Kitchen. It ends up watching that
Best
channel.
ever.
Yeah, best ever. I'm like,
it's like
yo, this
when
is
you
crazy.
used to fall
Wake up
asleep
all
with
the time with that shit.
Nickelodeon on, you used to wake up to George Lopez jumping up and down. Like that.
Shit. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
man. That shit happens all the time. That literally happened last night, bro. The Backstreet Movie.
You ever watch Uncle Rogers?
Of course,
Rogers,
man.
That fucking guy's hilarious.
One of my favorite shit from his. The King of Flavor, MSG. Booyah. And Uncle
videos.
Rogers is fucking hilarious.
Way to come out of COVID, man. Because he blew up because of COVID.
Yep.
Stuck in his home, made some bullshit video, and then just took off like that. And he was always a comedian, apparently.
Yeah, it's just like the
But it's just like crazy.
Matt Rife or something.
Matt
like that?
Rife, yeah, Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
He broke out when COVID hit.
Nah, but he was on Wildin' Out for mad long.
But
I don't remember him on Wildin' Out, though.
his whole shit didn't blow up until after.
Wow.
So after COVID.
I don't remember him on that show though.
Oh yeah, youngster, bro. He was young as hell.
I'll have to look up
It's like he was putting in work after work, and his videos were getting no views. COVID hit out of nowhere, his shit blows up.
But it's just crazy. It just takes one thing.
Yeah.
One thing, and you're boom, you're famous.
The right set of eyes, man. The right set of eyes is all it needs.
We got any of those out there?
We do somewhere.
Somewhere. Start sharing, please.
I was looking at our what is it? Buzzsprout. Yeah, our downloads. It's pretty consistent with the 6 downloads.
Yeah, we need more
per episode. Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's six people that.
Thanks for the 6 downloads. We appreciate y'all.
That are actually listening to our shit.
The day ones.
The day ones, right? Day one, we had 13 day ones, baby. I think that was a number.
I think that was like us. Like I think I downloaded the video like 3 times though.
Yeah, I had the shit just for me on my phone and my computer. Yeah, I had it at least 3 times.
So,
Still.
I mean, Amanda listens to it every time they come out. So
I listen to the YouTube ones. Just we have to figure out how the hell to put this on out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have a lot of time from today all the way till Thursday to figure shit out.
I'm not. I leave Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't leave it at all.
Yeah, I leave Monday.
Wait, was it on the 21st?
Monday's the 20th, I think.
Yeah, it's the
20th. I was gonna get the ticket on the 21st, but then the price difference became the same. So I was like,
might as well, doesn't matter.
Leave Monday. Get an extra day. So I'm gonna go down there, get the car for my mom, and then I'm gonna use that shit to drive around until, most of the time just fishing until you get down there. We'll figure out what we'll do.
We gotta go to Destin too. Destin, Florida. Like, shit is beautiful down there. Crystal clear waters.
I'm down to go. I want to go to the Keys.
You going to the Keys when you're down there?
No, I want to go. Just when I have like a good week out there, I want to go to the Keys.
Where are we going when we go down there?
Bro, I was gonna ask you that just because I've never been to Florida before.
Go to Disney, guys.
This is
boring, man. It's boring.
I mean, I love.
It's like
I would still go. Believe me.
I'll always go to Disney.
I go because I do enjoy the attractions, but I'd probably go to Wet and Wild more than
Wet and Wild. I don't know why that shit popped up in my head.
You beat me by like 2 seconds.
It was a fun amusement park, and it's a lot more fun than Disney.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's Wet and Wild.
And then
get your mind out of the gutter.
I have Lorenzo with me, so
we gotta plan a trip like for next year, and we gotta like start planning now.
Next year, I got 1 more in me, maybe 2 more in me this year.
I don't have any more vacation time. That's my problem.
Oh, no. Well, I mean,
unless we go in like December.
If we go, we don't have to. What I'm trying to say is we can see where we can go in the States, right? There's plenty of states we haven't gone to yet. Definitely go somewhere within the States, and
there's about 40 that I haven't been to.
And just stay out there for a couple of days, but we have to make sure that where we stay is a spot where there's like quite a few things to do. Either that or it's just driving distance away.
Tennessee, baby.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Listen, my boy, you the only 10 I see.
Hey, yo, smooth with it. What?
Shit, I'm blushing.
Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Shit made me hot. Yeah. That was smooth.
One of the corniest pickup lines ever.
But it slid right in there though. Shit. But yeah, just on that kind of thing, just a couple days out of the weekend or something, or like a
weekend trip,
like a floating vacation type of thing. If we ever get one of those again, then 4th of July. That's an example.
Oh yeah.
Kind of have that reserved though.
I don't know. I get a lot of.
You're good. because you're like second to like school basically. You don't get summer vacations, but anytime
get like every other holiday off.
Exactly. While
14 paid
he's
holidays
good.
a year.
I don't get every other holiday.
How many holidays do you get a year? Do you get the standard 6, or do you get more than that?
It should be 6. If it's standard, then yes. even though it's a small company.
Well, like, so it would be New Year's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I get Juneteenth off.
Nice.
I didn't even realize that.
I mean, it's a holiday now.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I never understood that shit.
Me neither. I don't know.
It's like a black holiday. I can't tell you. But yeah.
So.
Sorry for the calls.
Somebody didn't put their phone on Do Not Disturb.
I don't think any of us did.
I
Not even my phone was Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. I just happen to have an annoying neighbor.
And no one really hits me up, so. Speak of
the devil.
Somebody got to be famous in a second.
But yeah, I don't get that much love. My phone don't be blowing up as like that.
No, they always calling me to do some bullshit on, like,
Hey, at least they call you, bro. I don't even get that.
I'd rather my neighbors not call me to
I'll call
go
you.
work for them to try to go do some work for free, man.
You'll call me once a day?
I call you once a day.
Hey, bro. Boop, boop, boop.
Hey, brothers, your dating call. All right, bye.
Yeah,
That'd be funny as hell.
I'm doing that shit tomorrow. As soon as you get out of work, hey bro, what's up? You
man?
good? All right, bye.
He'll be like, what? Oh, yeah.
You're gonna see me come up on your thing tomorrow. You're just gonna die out laughing. You're gonna be laughing as you answer the phone.
I gotta find a way to record this shit. This will be great. Just a reoccurring thing. Just call me.
This man has been calling me for the past week. He ain't lying.
Oh, man.
He's called me every day after work for the past week. I really appreciate that. What does
Love,
he say?
man.
He doesn't say shit, but it doesn't matter. He calls.
or you'll just hear me going.
It's alright, brother. This is weird as shit. Just a breath. Oh, man. I'll be waiting, though. I'll be waiting.
I got
for
you.
to sit down.
I'll be there tomorrow. Except for Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I'll see you after work.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Except for
you
this
give me a
day.
call right before I walk. Hey, yo, I'm outside. Bye.
Well, it's actually getting close to that
God
hour
damn,
mark
already?
anyways.
I feel like we've only been talking for 10 minutes. Where does the time go?
Time flies.
When
We're
you're
just
having
talking.
fun.
Big facts. No food. Oh yeah, no food this week because for one, it's early.
Yeah,
We
we
record-
actually recording this way earlier than normal.
Yeah, we only normally like just getting here.
Yeah, and by 2:00 we start recording or some shit.
Right now it's 12:30.
Yeah, so
Shit, we 2.5 hours ahead of schedule.
then I'll be busy in a bit. Are you guys gonna be busy?
Yeah. I gotta get my shit ready.
Oh yeah.
Get my dogs a bath, take them over to my sister's house. I'm gonna take them tomorrow.
What time's your flight?
7
Awesome.
Hey, yo, that's the fuck. Everyone, AM or PM?
PM.
PM. Everyone's leaving at 7. I'm leaving at 7. She's leaving at 7.
Oh, PM? I thought you meant AM.
No, fuck that.
Everyone's leaving in the PMs.
No, I'm what I'm doing is after I take my dogs over and get everything all packed up, drive over to Carlos, leave my Rav there, and he's gonna take me to the airport.
Nice. Okay.
You flying out of Philly?
Yeah. Yeah, since he's like 15 minutes from the airport, I'm gonna leave my car there.
He's 15 minutes from the airport? God damn. All right. Yeah, it saves you parking.
I mean, I could have just left it in front of the house, but then I'd be wondering for the next week, some asshole broke him out. And it's like, I'm not constantly looking at it. At least at Carlos' house, I know he's right there.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my car at the airport. Well, some airport parking shit there. I found one for like $3 a day. I'm gonna see if it's true. Do some research today.
Is it ParkSmart?
Fuck, I was gonna grab my phone. it might be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap for ParkSmart.
Yeah.
That's what we did when we went to Jamaica.
So how did you fly out from Philly all the way to Jamaica?
I think this time we did. Yeah, it depends. My aunt is like a travel guru.
Okay.
She's always looking for deals and shit. So.
All right. Now, as far as the car goes, was it far? Did you get like a shuttle to get back to the airport?
The airport. It was like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe less. But yeah, we got shuttled.
So what? You just drop the car off there, take your keys, and you just dip. Just leave it there, and then when you get back on the exit, you pay for whatever it is.
Yeah. So we go in there, we get a ticket, and then we pay for when we leave.
Okay.
For how many days it was there.
All right. Because I mean, from Thursday to Sunday, it's not going to be much for me.
No.
Nah, I see some bullshit.
I mean, if I wasn't working, I would have just took you there. But
Yes.
Well, what time are you leaving?
Well, the flight's at 7, so I have to be there by like 5 for some shit, 5 or 6, just to make sure.
You always
it's a
have
holiday.
to be
2 hours,
2 hours
just
ahead.
in case.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going into work at 4:30 in the morning Thursday, so that way I can get out at 2:30, come back home,
Get changed, do all that.
shower and shit like that. Yeah, and then pick up Lorenzo by like I want to say 3ish, and then get to Philly.
Hopefully, because I mean you're gonna be hitting traffic.
Well, no, I'm gonna hit the bypass, so that way I won't hit any schools. So like on the way here should take the longest. No.
Well, I mean, like once you start getting towards Philly, you're probably gonna hit Philly traffic.
Oh yeah. But if I leave at like
No.
3:30ish
No.
for school, no.
To get to the airport, you're on the highway the whole time all the way to the airport.
Well, yeah,
There's
but
no
there's
think there's like school buses and shit like that traveling and whatnot.
Nah.
There's
Nah,
that area.
You run into like right as you're hitting, right when the 422 splits off to the King of Prussia exit, the Philly exit, and then the other bullshit that goes
it
that
goes
way.
from like
Right there, you'll run into like a 10-minute slowdown.
Okay.
because
around that time.
you go from like
But that's
what,
it.
4
It's 10
lanes
minutes.
to 2.
Something like that, yeah.
It's crazy, and sometimes I be sitting in that for like 45 minutes.
That's OD. I've never sat in that traffic. At the
Nah.
most, 18 minutes for me.
When I went to
Middle of rush hour, I've sat in there for at most 15.
when I went to Atlantic City a couple years ago, I was trying to get my cousin and our friend to leave like early, and they were like taking forever. We sat in traffic for like 2.5 hours.
That's insane.
There must have been some kind of accident.
Yeah.
It was,
That's the only like fresh like brand new just happened accident type
I
shit.
don't remember seeing an accident, but yeah, it was ridiculous. We were almost late for the concert.
Yeah, it's crazy because I go to Philly all the time for especially for the fucking airport. I always see traffic coming home. Like as I'm going the other side of the highway, I'm just like, oh, there's an accident, and for like the next
Just
6 miles of
stretches.
straight cars, I'm like, I feel so bad for the car at the very end, 6 miles back,
So
because you're gonna be stuck there for hours.
So are y'all flying back together then?
Yeah, we are flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We come back Sunday morning because the prices to fly back on Monday,
the holiday?
bro, literally double for the 3 of us. I was like, nah, fuck that shit, dude.
Yep. So here's a place you
driving.
can stop on the way. So like when you get close to home, like on 422, you'll probably pass Collegeville.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up in there, then go to Firebirds.
Firebirds?
Yes,
Is that like it sounds like a diner?
it's a restaurant.
Okay.
They cook everything over an open fire. It's fucking great.
Ooh.
If you get steak, they wrap it in bacon. Order the cheesesteak egg rolls.
Cheesesteak egg rolls?
They're fire. Best cheesesteak egg rolls around.
I've never had one before. I would love it.
They're amazing.
I have, but the ones I tried weren't amazing. They were okay,
They were alright?
but they weren't amazing. I gotta try those.
No, I mean Firebirds is it's a little pricey, but it's good.
Okay. I remember that.
It's right by the movie tavern.
Okay, I was about to ask. Is it in that plaza there?
Yeah, it's right in that plaza.
'Cause I could imagine that something like that would be in that plaza.
So if you when you go in there, you get on the main lane. Like it's like a block before you get to the movie tavern. Right.
Gotcha.
In the main one there.
Okay.
So for clarification, we're both flying down. I'm driving back. I'm taking the scenic route back.
When are you driving back?
Sunday.
Sunday? Leaving at the ass crack of dawn too?
No, fuck no. I don't want to run this traffic. Sunday
so-
around 3, 4-ish, I'll leave in the afternoon.
How long is it gonna take you to get back?
Be back Monday morning.
Like a good 16, 17 hours, right?
Yeah, 16. It's
Yeah, damn.
yeah.
That's 2 shifts.
I can't drive that long.
If you leave in the morning, you will hit every traffic in every major city from here to Florida, or from Florida to here.
How many miles is that for you?
A little over 1,000.
1,000.
It's like 1,042 miles. Some shit like
I've done some research.
I'm not driving.
that. I've done the trip.
yeah.
I've done the trip like probably a good 20 to 30 times.
I think the furthest I've ever driven was to Ocean City, Maryland.
So you've driven nowhere.
Basically.
That's not far.
Basically.
I think Pittsburgh is farther than that.
Yes.
How many? I forget how many hours it was. It's like 5 or 6.
Nah, that's nothing, bro.
I gotta see.
Ocean City, Maryland? I don't think it's that far.
I gotta see. I don't remember how long it was.
Okay. My back is starting to yell at me.
My back is sweaty.
3.5. But we hit traffic, so it was probably like 4. and change.
Yeah, and like Pittsburgh's like 5.
The most I've ever driven, like the longest, is about 11 hours. That's
Fuck
it.
that.
It sucks driving that far, especially when you're doing the drive alone. But man, I did a drive to Florida with one of my aunt's man's friend. Just so I wouldn't make the trip alone, and he was gonna go down to Florida anyway. So I'm like, all right,
practically driving alone.
it might as well have been, because we were driving my car down. I was driving, and he's like, hey, you gonna let me drive at some point? And I don't trust this guy driving because he drives like a fucking maniac. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting super tired. But I wanted to get out of Virginia first because Virginia is just a state. I'm never letting anyone touch my car in Virginia. Fuck Virginia.
What happened? Okay, hold on. let's take a pause right there. Story time. What the fuck happened in Virginia?
Oh no, it's not what happened in Virginia. Have you ever heard of the $1 Million Mile?
No.
$1 Million Mile in Virginia. Every year they record at least $1 million in one small section of Virginia on tickets alone.
Fuck that.
Virginia is one of the worst states to drive. Actually, I think it's considered the worst state to drive in.
Oh, what the fuck? I drove in there like 3 times. Fuck that.
Yeah. So when it comes to Virginia, it's like no one touches my car. I mean, I'll let my brother drive through it because I don't, my brother, my mom, my sister.
They've
fine.
taken the trip a couple times too,
But
right?
anyone else? Nope. I'm driving through Virginia myself. I don't care how tired I am. I will not stop for gas in Virginia either. It's like, no.
Is that bad, huh?
Nope. I don't make stops in Virginia. I don't care what you want to see. You want to see that? All right, go take another car.
Yeah, drive it on your own time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if we going through Virginia, it's a straight, you going one end, coming in one side, going out the other. We're not stopping. Hell no. I will never stop in Virginia. Sorry to all you people who live in Virginia and love that place. Fuck that place.
I mean, I don't see anything cool about Virginia. Sorry. What's in Virginia? Let us know. What's in Virginia? We'd love to know.
I know I've never been in Virginia long enough to care.
Got him.
You know where we definitely gotta go? Like some places around here, like Gettysburg and shit.
Gettysburg. Oh no, Maryland.
You ever been down to Maryland Casino Live? That's some fun shit to do.
Nope. Never even heard of it, honestly.
It's a casino, but like, are y'all bingo players?
No. I mean, I could play
You're
bingo.
about to become a bingo player.
Easily,
They got like a bingo hall down there where you can, like, if on days like you could win up to like 10 grand. It's like crazy.
How much to play?
I was just about to ask that question.
I don't remember how much it was when I played down there. I think it was like $20 or something.
Eat. When we going? When we playing bingo?
I'll
Now, is it $20 per game?
No, it was like you got like a booklet.
Okay.
I think it was fun. I can't remember, but
Listen.
I had food poisoning when I went there, so it wasn't fun.
So don't have the food. Just go
No,
there for bingo.
that was before
Before you got there?
yeah. Like so, my parents ordered. I'll never be able to eat a meat lovers pizza ever again. My parents.
Oh,
ordered,
here's the meat lover story.
right.
Because
So,
this is like, I keep hearing about this shit. You've never said anything about it.
so there's a place out on State Hill Road. It's called like Bella's or something. It's like
Okay.
a sandwich shop or whatever, right? So we ordered a meat lovers Sicilian pizza from there, and we ate it, and my whole family got food poisoning. So the meat was probably like undercooked or bad or something,
Gosh.
right? So, like this was when we lived out in Emerson. So
Long time ago.
Yeah.
yeah, it was horrible. Like,
Damn it.
I think it's full. I think it's done.
goodbye.
It's full.
Have a great time.
It's full, okay.
Yeah,
recording.
I was gonna say it's about time to
I was
end
gonna
it because
say,
we're over an hour.
All right, I'll finish my story though. So sorry for the people who are watching on video. You asked out. But so like I woke up probably like 2:30, 3 a.m. Just running to the bathroom.
Oh,
it was
Jesus
horrible.
Christ.
And then like I would hear my parents go to the bathroom. My brother would go to the bathroom. Like
Y'all just taking turns.
yeah, and we had to go downstairs because we had 2 bathrooms at the time. Thank God, because if we didn't, we would have been fucked.
Nobody went to the hospital?
Nah.
Y'all braved it out.
Yeah, and then so I paid like $250 for my room down there, so I wasn't fucking missing this. And this was right before COVID hit. Right? So my uncle's like, "You have COVID." I was like, "Bro, it's food poisoning. Shut the fuck up. I'm not in the mood for your shit today." Right? So I went to Sheetz. I grabbed a big ass bottle of Pepto and a big ass box of fucking Imodium.
Had me with the Pepto. Oof.
Hey, it did the trick though.
Able to keep things down?
I wasn't really able to eat, but like it wasn't the best trip, but I had
Gave you that extra layer in
Yeah.
that stomach.
like the ride down there was horrible.
Was anybody hurling out of the window?
No, it was just me that went. My parents didn't go, so. But my uncle and like we stopped at like Rutgers on the way down there. I got like a ginger ale and like some pretzels because apparently salt helps with that shit. I didn't know that back then.
Yeah, it just soaks it all up and shit.
So, but like
Well,
that
with the
was
bread too.
that was, and then I think it was really unfortunate because we went to a burger place down there. I think it was called like Johnny Rockets or something. And they're supposed to have like really good burgers. I got chicken. It's depressing. But we went to Atlantic City like last year for my cousin's bachelor party and had that there, so I got to try it.
So you didn't lose out.
No,
You're alright.
but worst trip I've ever been on just because I had food poisoning. But all right, I think we're out of here.
Yep.
So,
So we're up at almost an hour and 10 minutes, so we're gonna end it right there. If you guys want to listen, we are available on everywhere where podcasts available except for Apple Podcasts, which Folio is going to figure out at some point.
Yes, I'll figure that out this week for sure because we need
Next
our
year.
episodes there. No, we need our episodes on Apple Podcasts because just the majority of people have iPhones.
Yep, and Apple Podcasts is like the second biggest podcast network around.
What's number one?
I think it's Spotify.
I was gonna say, would it be Spotify?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it would make sense to me. But all right, so deuces.
You are listening to With the Boys podcast. My name is Bedjum. This is
Fulvio.
and
David.
I don't know why I said it so
Peace.
happy.
El Patron.